Hi everyone, welcome to yet another episode of The Journey with Papa Jidenka. It's going to be a very amazing episode that we're going to have right now, so you guys should stick around because we are going to be meeting up with the tallest girl in Nigeria. Yes, you heard that right. We are going to be interviewing and discussing with the tallest girl in Nigeria, and I want you guys to really be a part of this, so stick around. When she comes on, she's gonna, tell us about herself. She's gonna tell us about what she does, and all the details about herself. We're gonna get to know it today. While we wait for her to get here, I'll just tell you guys what the show is about. If this is your first time, The Journey is about people's stories. It's about people who have been doing something with their life, over the years, and they've been able to come out as successful at whatever it is they do, or at least have a level of positivity that leads them to their success. So people choose their paths in life. I choose this path, and you might choose a different path. But one thing that makes us who we are is the fact that we are able to do something consistently and become excellent at it. Now, we go on this show to discuss with people who are, on a journey, and they can tell us about their journey. And it's a beautiful thing that they tell us about their journey, because we can learn from their experience. We can learn from the things that these people do. Then when we learn from what they do, it becomes something that we can also inculcate in our lives and get experience from. So that is what the show is all about. So I'll be waiting for her to join us as soon as she gets on here. And meanwhile, let's talk about ourselves. Like, if there's anybody on here who wants to, say something, ask questions, just put them right there in the comment section. When you put them in the comment section, I'm able to read them. So let me say hello to everyone who I can right now. I have OJ Black, Owusu, I have Mide, I have Hiyanda, I have DJ More, I have James, I have Choco, I have Miss Zena. Good afternoon to you. I have Bebe.income. I have LA Turin, Obioma Couture. I have Miss Zena. Says she's the tallest girl. Thank you all for being part of this show. It's amazing to have you guys on here today. And it's something that we all are really going to benefit from. So let me see if I can reach out to her, because I can't find her on here. Let me see. Okay, I'm trying to get her attention so that she can join us right here on the live video. Let me see. Is today Friday? Yes, today's Friday. It's Friday the 24th. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see who's on here right now in this video. While we wait. Today is the weekend, right? Yeah. Hi there.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi.
I'm good. How you guys doing over there? Hi. It's a pleasure to have you on here. What's your name, please?
Sarah.
Sarah. And where you from, Sarah?
I'm from River State.
River State. So what we do here is we get people who talk to us about themselves and about their journey and what they've been able to do so far in their lives. and how other people can benefit from it. So I'll ask you just a few questions, like what does Sarah do? Like, who is Sarah and what does she do? And what do you represent? That way people can, benefit from who you are. Oh, Sarah has bad connections right now, because I can see this thing going round and round, and that happens when you have bad network reception over there where you are. Okay, let's see if Sarah is going to come back on the show. Okay, I lost Sarah. So let's see if Sarah is going to call us back. And meanwhile, let me see if I can take some other calls while we wait for Sarah to call us back. Let's see who's going to join us on this one. So I'm trying to give the opportunity to people who really want to talk about who they are and what they do so far. It's a beautiful thing when you can talk to somebody else about your journey and the person can benefit from it, right? Exactly. So let's see who else is going to join us on the live show. Yeah, I'm trying to get the request of somebody who's calling in, but right now it's not joining. Maybe bad reception again. Let me see who else wants to join us on here. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Abdul. Hi, Baldi. Hi, Official Festus. Hi, Simapa. Hi. A couple of people have names that is hard for me to pronounce. Please, guys, work on your username. If you have a username that is very hard to pronounce, it's difficult for somebody like me to, mention your name. Hi, how you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, good.
And you?
I'm doing very good. Good to hear from you. What is your name, please, and where you calling us from?
I'm Charles, calling from Nigeria,
Rivers State. That's great. I'm meeting a lot of people from Rivers State today. I don't know how or why, but that's a good thing.
I don't know. It might be something special.
Right, I understand. So tell us who Charles is. Who is Charles and what does Charles do, so that people get to know about you and people can get to, follow your journey?
Okay, for now, Charles is still a student.
Okay.
I actually went to Port Harcourt Polytechnic.
All right.
Yeah, and I studied computer engineering.
Oh, amazing.
So
that's a good course.
I'm actually, yeah.
Okay. So what is your...
For now, I'm actually looking for...
What exactly does Charles look forward to in life? Because you're still a student right now, but you have a vision and you're studying computer engineering. What do you look forward to doing?
Definitely. Greater things like if I could, actually I'm actually thinking of programming, being good at programming.
Okay.
Like websites, yes. So I could just creating website for companies, doing good programs here.
Right. That's a good thing. Because the way the world is right now, if you know something that has to do with computers, you are really going to be making money out there. Because everything has shifted from being offline to being online. So computers are the next generation of everything that's going to happen in our lives. So we have to make sure that we have something to do with the internet one way or the other. That way we can make money from the internet. So right now, what are some things that you do to, add value to yourself every day?
Okay.
What are some things you personally do every day to add value to yourself?
Okay. Study, number one, study good history about greater people who are into computer engineering, who have known about it for long, reading books.
Amazing.
So that's just it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Very, very well. So there are a lot of students out there, who are, trying to make it just like you are trying to make it. They want to be out there. They want to get to the point where they finish studying, they start making money for themselves. And you know, it's hard in a country like Nigeria, because I know I'm originally from Nigeria. And so I know it's so hard sometimes to be able to get even a job, even after you're done with your schooling, your studies, even after you have this certificate,
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
right. What
Yeah.
are other plans that you have in case you're not able to work with your, you know, bachelor's or your master's or whatever it is that you're done with? What are other plans you have? Because you have to have a plan B in life, you know.
Wow. Like, okay, man, like all I say, just like my course already, is something like I don't really depend on working for someone.
Okay.
So I'm doing it in a way like I don't really depend on working on someone. I can stay in my house and do something on my own, create a site, something like of that nature, not
Right.
like depending on someone to call me to work for him or her,
Right.
something like that.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense. So it's great to know that a young man like you has vision, and I can promise you that
But
as
but outside that, I actually okay for now due to this lockdown
right.
stuff, I'm actually into um solar and inverter operation, like installation of solar and
Oh,
inverter,
that's good. That's good. That
both
means you know.
CCTV cameras. So,
Okay. So you know a whole lot of good things that can make you money, which is a good.
yeah,
Yeah, that's amazing. I must
yeah,
say,
definitely.
impressive. That's very impressive. So keep up the good work. Be good at whatever you do and maintain it. It's going to take you far.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to take you far. You should always remember that the things that give people money the most is something that adds value to others. So if you're doing something that's adding value to people, whatever it is that you're giving them, it's definitely going to make you a success in future. So just stick around, be part of this
Yeah,
show.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, from time to time, I'm always going to, you know, when I get the sponsors that I'm reaching out to right now, we're going to be giving out to people, giving back to students, giving back to young entrepreneurs, you know, get something for them that they can use to start up something in their lives, you know. When the time
Okay.
comes for this, I will post it on my profile. I'll post about it, and I want you to be a part of this because you sound like very intelligent and like someone who I believe will benefit from this. So what I'm trying to
Yeah,
do is
thank you
get
very much.
sponsorship for you know the younger generation and people who are taking it serious with whatever they do, so that they can start something for themselves. So when the time comes,
Okay.
please make sure you're part of this, as it's going to really benefit you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Charles, for joining us today. I really appreciate your time. All right.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too, man. Take care of yourself.
Bye.
All right. So we just had this conversation with this nice young man, and he talked about himself and what he does, and I'm very impressed. You know, Charles is someone who does a whole lot of things with his hands, and I pray he goes a whole long way in life. You know, because he's a promising young man.
Hello.
Hi, Sarah. Oh,
Hi.
thank God you came back. I guess it's a reception problem in Nigeria, right? It's like network issues.
Yes.
It's understandable. I understand this. I get this all the time, so it's fine. So I was asking about you. I was asking who is Sarah and what does Sarah do? Let people get to know about you and your brand.
Okay, Sarah is from River State and she works as a CRO in a fashion house.
Oh, nice. So you're into fashion. So what
Yes.
exactly do you do in the fashion house? You say you are the CRO, so
As a
expatiate.
CRO, I work as a CRO, customer relation officer. I attend to customer, make sure my customers are okay and satisfied.
Amazing. Now, apart from the fact that you make your customers satisfied, do you also know something about fashion? Like, do you have the
I have some ideas, but my work majorly is to make sure my customers are okay. I have tailors that works for me.
okay?
If I need to assist the customer, my job is just to convince them to sew. I have tailors that do
Do
all those
sewing.
things.
Oh, that's a bright idea. Very bright idea. So when did you start this, and why did you
I
decide to do
started
this?
last year, August.
Okay, so you have the mindset of an entrepreneur because you don't need to sit down and do the sewing yourself. You can contract people to do this, and you can still
Yes,
make money.
do for now. I'm working under someone, but I have plans on opening my own in future. That's why I really love business though. I love
Right.
business, so I have plans of getting my own after now.
That is going to be the ultimate plan, to get your own thing going, because that way people get to know that name, and the name of your brand. And when they know the name of your brand, they stick to your brand. So
Yeah.
in future, what do you want your brand to represent to people? Like when people look at your brand that you're trying to make in future, what do you want them to think about? Because you need to have a vision of what you want your
Yes,
brand to
yes.
be like.
Now, before we open this whole the soft stuff,
Right.
in Nigeria here we always have issues with tailors disappointing
Yes.
people. You can imagine you wanting to wear a dress and it's with the tailor, you go there and the guy ends up messing you up. Now the
Right.
planning to create a fashion house whereby nobody is disappointed. You can actually walk in
Right.
any day to pick
Anytime.
up your clothes without being disappointed. Yeah, we give our customer maximum of 2 weeks. We did it in a way that no matter what happens,
Yes.
you won't go back and you get your dress. So that's the plan. Setting up a fashion house where nobody is disappointed and everybody is
That's a
satisfied.
very bright idea. I like your idea. And I want you to hold on to this idea and keep doing it, and, keep going step by step until you realize it. Because truthfully, when you envision it, then you can do it. Now, the fact that you are speaking it into existence means, it's going to happen if you
Yeah.
keep working on it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's going to happen if you
Yes.
keep working on it. And I can tell that you have a positive mindset. You're a positive person. You smile a lot. You tell much about a person from the way they smile, the way they talk. Yes. So keep what you're doing up. Now, what challenges are you facing right now in Nigeria
Hmm.
starting this? Because, there are a lot of things
Sorry,
that will challenge you.
I didn't get you. Can you please come again?
Yeah, okay.
Can you
What
please come again?
challenges? Yeah, what challenges are you facing right now as you go on this journey? Because there are a lot of things that could, challenge you.
Yes. We have issues with getting the right tailors, tailors that won't disappoint, getting the right tailors with the right mindset. There are some that their goal is just to come, sit down, make money, and that's it. But we try to make sure we get people that are not just there to make the money, but they are there to make sure our customers are satisfied. Right now, the issue we're having is getting the right tailors with the right mindset. That's
That
just
makes sense. Now, how about what is the electricity like where you are? How do you deal with power and
it.
all that?
It's a bit fair. It's a bit fair, though most times we don't have it, but compared to before, it's a bit fair.
And how are you able to function? Let's say electricity is not good for like 2 or 3 straight days. How are you going to be able to function in order to meet the needs of your client?
That's why we have Jen. We have another option.
Right.
Jen. So that's it. So this is Nigeria now.
Yes. So those are some of the factors that hinder people's progress in Nigeria, because it is easier when you have constant electric supply. You have all those things, the little things that people don't see, but go a long way. Like being able to connect with your customer. Network is always
Yes,
nice, because I see that most times in Nigeria, the network, no matter how much you pay for it, it's not good, no matter
I
how
swear.
much you pay. So all these factors are really factors that might be like obstacles. But the good thing about someone like you is that you are a very positive person. So even if these
Yes.
obstacles come, you will maintain this smile on your face, and you're still going to continue doing what you do, because you have that vision that is going to come true. So I really commend you for what you're doing. So what is your ultimate goal in life? What is that thing that you want to do, that you want to achieve in life, that you want people to remember you for?
I just want to be outstanding. You see that name where they call you when you say somebody is outstanding among all tailors, among all fashion house. This particular
Right.
one is outstanding. You see that name? That's what we want. There's this saying that a good name is better than riches. So that's the goal. That's the plan to
Very true.
get that thing. So that's it.
Amazing. Thank you so much for joining us on this show today. So I always tell people this show is about people like you sharing their journey, things that they do, and how they are going to be able to achieve it. Even if they have not gotten to the point where they want to be in the future, they're still working on it right now. After a while, we will start getting sponsorship, so we'll be able to, attend to the needs of people who are really, really good at what they do. Because if I want to be able to help somebody, I want to see that the person is really good at what they're doing and they're taking it seriously, right? So at that point, we'll be reaching out to brands that really need some sort of funding, brands that need someone to work with them, that they want to collaborate with, and then we'll be able to give out something. So stick around as we go on this show, because this is something that I really, really want to do to help as many people as we can help out there.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. And I can assure you your dreams are going to come true. Just keep working on them.
Amen.
They will, definitely. Thank you for joining us. All right. Have a good evening. Take care of yourself.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay. And so it's a beautiful show today, meeting up with people who are really doing something great with their lives and seeing how they can benefit from whatever it is that we are offering. Guys, I want to thank you so much for always joining us. This show will not happen without you guys being part of it. So thank you for always being here. I appreciate it. And I tell you guys that are joining us today, God bless you all for being part of this. And let me see, somebody else is trying to join us right now. If you're just joining us today, thank you for being here. Chaba, Real, Nelson, Team Gaga, Tio, Alexa, a lot of new people. And Chef Ronell is in the building. Hi, Chef Ronell. How you doing? I hope all is well with you. And how is the family doing over there? You want to share something with us, Chef Ronell? You want to tell us something about your life? You want to tell us something about how far you've come and how you've been able to maintain, whatever it is that you do? We would love to hear from you. We would love to hear from you and have that experience from you, if it's possible. Because, you do something that people are really going to be learning a whole lot from, based on the fact that you have all that experience also. So let's see if we are going to get somebody else on the show. All right. Happy to hear from you, Chef Ronell. Hope the family is good. And I hope you're keeping safe out there. It's good to know that we are all alive. Regardless of what is going on in the world right now, we are able to encourage each other and do better for ourselves. It's important that we do this because, we only have each other. Now, whatever is going on in the world has taught us a lot of things about ourselves and a lot of things about how we should view each other. We should always look at each other as people who are definitely going to help each other to get to a stage in the future or in life. Because if you help me and I help you, then we can grow together, So it's always good that we are a part of whatever it is that somebody else is doing. So Chef Ronell, you can join by, I can get you into the video. Meanwhile, let's see who we have on here right now. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, you're live on the show. Can you hear me? Okay. I guess the person doesn't know that they were on the show already. Let me see who else wants to join us on the show.
Hey.
I can't seem to understand what's going on with reception. I can't see this person. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you, but I can't see you. Why can't I see you?
I'm not sure. It's I just see a picture of my face and that's it.
Oh, I get it. How you doing, Chef?
I'm doing good, my friend. I'm doing good. Thank you.
You're welcome. So good to hear from you today. How's it over there with the family?
It's good. It's good. We're staying quarantined over here, but it's funny. I was just thinking about you and your family,
Oh,
and then I opened my Instagram, and here you are.
oh, that's so thoughtful of you. Thank you so much. And we really appreciate that. See, we've been locked down, been quarantined also for quite a while. New York actually went into quarantine, I think, quite early, and it was serious over here, and we haven't been able to go out since then. Now, the farthest we go is just walk around, and we have to be protective, of ourselves. Just get some air and come back into the house. Go to the store, get some food, and come right back. So we're not able to function like we do normally, which is okay because it's everywhere in the world right now. But we're doing the best we can to remain sane, and that's the good part. Okay, let's see if Chef Ronell can join us on video because I lost him for a second. All right, Chef, I think I got you back.
Yes.
Oh, good. So, like I was saying, we just don't function as we normally used to. I just go out when I want to get some fresh air with my family, and then I come right back into the house because we can't even go too far away.
Right on. That's good. I'm glad you guys are safe.
Thank you so much. So, we want to tell people who are here online about you and what you do and how, they can benefit from what you do, because you are someone with vast experience in your field. Tell us about your journey so far and who you are being Chef Ronell.
Well, a chef is only as good as their last meal, right? So
Right.
I consider myself a humble cook.
That's right.
I'm a chef, but I'm also humble about it. I'm not like Chef Ramsay or something.
Right. I get it. Okay. That's good. At least we know you're a chef and your humble self, but at least you give us something that, we can benefit from. Well, I'm losing Chef Ronell so much. I lost him again. Ay. What is wrong with reception today? I think it's a problem with reception. Let me see. Let me add him to this call one more time. So, Chef Ronell, you back here?
I don't know why it keeps dropping out, bro. I have no idea.
I think it's because you have to click something and get connected to the video, and then it stays. If not, it's gonna keep dropping off.
Okay.
So you should see a request pop up right now, like add something, like be added to this call. It has to pop up.
I did that. Yep, I did that, and that's how I'm here.
Oh, I get it. So that means it's just I really don't know why it's not connecting, but it's fine.
That's all right.
Yeah. So the journey so far in your life, how were you able to go from the stage where you started to the point where you are today?
It's been a long process, and I still don't even think I'm close to where I want to be. I just keep grinding, and slowly my name gets out. But I've been cooking since.
Wow. Oh boy, I keep losing Chef Ronell. Okay, let's see if Chef Ronell is gonna come online again. We'll pick up his calls and Hey, how you doing?
Hi,
Give me 1 second. Let me say something to Chef Ronell. Chef Ronell, no problem. We got you. We're still gonna be here whenever you have better connection, and we're gonna connect. That's fine. So, how you doing, man? Where you calling us from?
Yeah. Good evening. I'm calling from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria.
Oh boy, you are so protective. Even in your house, you wearing this mask. Like I'm trying to check out if this is a ninja or something.
Yeah, I think that's because I'm working on mask as it is right now.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah.
So you're working on mask, which means you make this mask yourself.
Yes, sure.
Amazing, and it's a very beautiful design. Like it's quite different from the ones I see out there. And so what are the masks like? Tell us about your mask.
Okay, the mask idea came out of this coronavirus pandemic issue.
Definitely.
Originally, I'm a shoemaker, designer.
Right.
And, this is what I do, right?
Nice.
This is my work. So
Nice.
because I couldn't go to work, I had to bring one of my, the old-fashioned
Machine.
machine home,
Right.
and then I discovered I could do this.
That's
you know.
amazing.
Yeah, so that's how I started the Max stuff.
So let me say something to our viewers out there. If you guys don't already know who this person is, he's Regines the Empire on Instagram. And this is someone who has been part of our masterclass for a couple of months. And he has always been part of whatever we've been doing on this show. And he's part of the journey. Now, what I want you to do for me, Regines, is type on the comment section, type your username or your profile name and post it out there so that people get to see who you are and people can check out your shoes and check out also what you do. And he's 007, my man. That's my man. And how's it going over there? Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the fact that you joined us. This is a all-time family. I don't call those kind of people friends. They're family. Thank you so much for joining us, Ace. So if you guys want to know about what Osas does, I pinned his profile right here. You can check him out on Regines_Empire. So Regines the Empire, _Empire, tell us a little about your journey so far. How did you start and when did you decide this is what you wanted to do, being a shoemaker?
Okay. The journey started since it's quite some years now.
Okay.
Yeah. That was in 2006. Started in 2006. It all started like a joke.
Okay.
Now, while I was growing, I used to have this zeal for mending, fixing things. So in the house, I have this hall. I don't know if so many people know about the hall. That is chuka. They call it chuka. What?
Okay.
Shoemaker use here. You understand?
Right.
So I used to have this and row at home, and then I mend people's shoes. I mend my siblings' shoes and all of that while I was growing up. And then 2006, I went to look for a job around. I went to scout for a job around Ikeja.
Okay.
I went. I actually paid for all those agents. Right. I paid to agents, and then they referred me to someone, and to cut the long story short, after meeting the person interviewed me in the car because couldn't. No, he was. I think he was running late for a meeting around the area.
Okay.
You understand? Then I followed him. I joined him in the car. We drove down to the meeting place, and after his meeting, he asked me to wait at the. It's right. This story I'm sharing with you right now is a very touching one.
Wow.
This time I hear this story, I cry within myself.
Wow.
Yes, I cry. Now, on getting to the place, the guy asked me to wait by the security post. Okay. He attends to his colleagues and all of that. I said, okay. Only for him to come outside, and then as he was driving out, you asked me to wait and all of that.
Right.
Then the next thing, as he was driving out, I flanked him. I was like running after him. Hello. At least if you don't want me to work for you, you tell me, okay, bro. I don't think you can work for me and all of that. You understand?
Then you know you're leaving. Exactly.
And instead, this guy drove off and he left me. That was how he left me there.
Wow.
Yeah. He left me there, and then I managed to find my way from Ilupeju then to Cement. Yeah. I was able to get home with just 15 naira. I was having 15 naira, so I had to do Lagos style. I understand. So when I got back home, I'd be like, okay, fine. I told my mom. My mom was selling food in Buka then. I told my mom what happened and everything, and immediately we both started crying.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we were crying and everything. And before I knew it, I went outside a store, and then while I was seated trying to, imagine what actually happened and all of that, why that person did that and all of that. So I be like, the next thing, I just saw a leg, a footwear.
Okay.
And then I raised my head. I didn't see anybody.
Are you for real?
Yes. I raised my head up. I didn't see anybody. And that moment, I went back to meet my mom, and I told her I found the job.
Like you found a job right away.
How come? Now, because she saw me sitting outside.
Right.
And I'd be like, how come? And then I explained everything to her. I said I want to learn shoemaking. Right. And then she supported me, and that was all. That was how I started shoemaking.
Wow.
Okay. Where I learned shoemaking, I want to use this opportunity to tell everybody out there that, all you need is just determination.
That's right.
You need determination. You need to be consistent. You need to give yourself that challenge. You need to challenge yourself. You need to go extra mile to get whatever thing you want to know, concerning your field of
your craft or whatever it is that you do.
Whatever it is that you do, yeah, exactly. And then I started working. I started the apprenticeship exercise.
Okay.
My first week, I made a shoe. My first week, yeah. I made a shoe, which my boss never made any shoe. Even till I left there, my boss never made any shoe. You understand? He was so surprised. So from that moment, he started giving me work to do. Right. From that moment, he started giving me things to do. He handed everything into my care and all of that. So I'll be like, wow, thank God, this is, coming real. Now, so when I was introducing myself, I said I'm a shoemaker designer. Right. Now, being a shoemaker is one thing. And then another thing you need to know is how to design.
Which is like drawing out the patterns.
Yes, you're drawing out
all those details.
Yes, exactly. Now, I never knew how to do that. Right. So I got a job from somebody. I have learned that, when you're being asked about a particular thing, you don't say no. You don't know. Like, you don't know how to do it. You accept the thing. What you just need to do is look for those that do that are in the profession, and then you do what? You do business with them and all of that. And then someone gave me a very tough design. Right. Yeah, to make. That was say maybe 7 years back. Okay. Yeah. And then I'd be like, yeah, I can make it. Then I remember the friend that attended school. Right. He's also a shoemaker. Right. And I went to meet the guy, and ordinarily, as a friend, I never expected him to collect money from me. Right. Based on our relationship. You understand? And I was surprised that he asked me for money. I'd be like, well, why? It's fine. It's his job anyway. You understand? Right. Now, that moment, I said to myself, will I continue like this?
Going to meet up with these people that are still going to charge you some money for
meeting people and be paying them for doing this thing for me? No. I get it. So that is where another determination came in.
That's right. That's right.
That moment, the guy said he collected 1,000 naira. And I'd be like, yes, in the midst of that conversation, while he was drawing out the pattern and everything, I was asking him some key questions as he was doing all
Okay.
of those things. You understand? And then
Right.
that period, after he made that stuff for me, he cut out the pattern for me. I left. The guy saw another job that I did. When he saw that, he
Okay.
like, who drew this pattern for me? I said, I did.
Did it by
I
myself.
did and they'd be like, what? I did this, you know? Now, I want to say something.
Okay.
If I had not been determined, according to Kano, you know,
Right.
I wouldn't have, you know, gotten that mindset.
Very true.
You understand?
Very
I wouldn't
true.
have been able to discover that part of me that I can go beyond just making show.
Right.
You understand? Now,
Right.
one of my friends went back to him.
Okay.
That same guy, because I was not around.
Okay.
One of my friends went back to him. We called the guy Babalao. He went back to the guy.
Okay.
And then the guy, you know, asked him to, he gave the guy the picture. Instead of the guy to wait, you understand? He now asked the guy, because he had seen that after he drew my own design,
Right.
I was able to get experience. I was able to get something from him without
Right.
paying a very tangible money, without
Right.
paying, you know, huge. You understand? You have to send that boy away. That the guy
I
should
get
come
it so that it doesn't see.
so that he doesn't see. You understand? So what I just want to say right here is, you know, the journey so far has been very tough.
Right.
Very, very tough.
Right.
It takes the grace of God to stand faith. It takes the grace of God to, you know, to have this zeal and commitment towards whatever thing you want to do. Because
True.
let me tell you one thing. If you decide to you know, embark on something,
Right.
and then you be like, I have this thing, I have that thing. But trust me, if there is no amen to that, well, that thing you're about setting out for,
Right.
it's gonna be null and void. That's just
Very
it.
true. Very true.
That's just
Very,
we
very
all
true.
are trying, yeah. We all are trying. But I just pray that we keep pressing on. I hope and wish that we keep pressing on, and then we get there. I know we'll get
Thank
there.
you
We
so
just
much.
definitely
Thank you so much for everything you just said. And thank you so much for sharing your story. It is not easy to share a story like this.
welcome.
And we are so glad that we're able to hear the story. And trust me, we understand the fact that it can happen and we can connect this with you. Now, before I move forward, I want you to show us your shoes, because I see people talking about your shoes looking nice. So
Okay.
please show us your shoes
Okay,
that you make and explain the process.
The ones I worked on since the pandemic issue, because I've not been able to go to market. I've not been
Right.
able to do anything. Yeah.
Right.
On this one. So like this.
Okay.
This one. Yeah.
That shoe looks like fire.
Yeah, I made this. I cut out the pattern myself.
Wow.
This is another one.
And all these shoes are handmade, like you start.
Yeah,
from
they are
scratch.
handmade. Like this is I built the sole of this. I made the sole. Yeah, you can see.
So you made the sole yourself. It's not like you.
I made the
purchased
sole.
in
Yeah,
the
I made
market.
this particular one. I made the sole myself.
Wow.
You can see. While this one is a ready-made sole.
Right.
You
And
can
then
see how it
you out the
fits.
pattern and everything.
Yeah.
Miss 2628 says you are awesome.
Oh, thank you very much.
Says you
Thank
are
you
awesome.
very, very much.
Because
And
people are
this-
seeing beauty in what you do. Let's show us more.
I'm supposed to send this to the US, But
Okay.
because of the pandemic now, I just have to keep
Hold
them
on
at
until
home.
it starts
You
shipping,
understand?
right? Right.
Yeah.
Those look very well put together. They look
Thank
so
you. And
clean.
this is my beautiful machine that made it.
Look at that.
I did the station with. Yeah.
Wow. This is
Yeah.
amazing. This is
So,
amazing. I must say.
I want to say something to one or two persons out there.
Please do.
That, you see, I've come to realize that this pandemic thing, I know to some families, it brought sorrows to some families.
Yes.
And I pray that God will, fortify those
Heal them.
families,
That's
give them
right.
the opportunity to bear their loss of their
That's
loved
right.
ones.
Thank you for that.
So my own part, I want to say thank you to God because one, I was able to discover another thing.
That's right.
You understand? And the same
That's
thing
right.
goes to everyone out there. We shouldn't just say, okay, because everywhere there's lockdown everywhere, and
Right.
then we should start, we should feel that is the end of whatever thing we're doing.
I get what you're saying.
We get opportunities out of
Every situation, right?
We get opportunities out of chaos.
Right.
Yes, great opportunities, not opportunity.
I get what you mean.
You
Like
understand?
real good opportunities come from
Great
chaos.
opportunities. Because right now I can't make any shoe. I can't make shoe, but you can see. Let me show you what I've been working on.
Please show us.
You see,
Wow.
this is the lining that I'm using, the filter lining that I'm using.
Right.
These are the materials. I have different patterns that I've cut out. I have to cut patterns. So this I never knew I can do. I never knew I can do all
until the pandemic
you
hit.
understand? But this gave me, I had to challenge myself. That I can't just be waking and sleeping, eat, wake, sleep, and repeat to,
That's right.
challenge myself. Okay, this is another one. I made this one.
Nice. So you can make for the ladies too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
So all this, I made all this during this pandemic period.
Look at that.
We just need to take opportunities of whatever period and time we find ourselves.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. And guys, please follow Regines_Empire. I pinned his username right here. His profile name is right here. Follow him. Support him as much as you can. And what we are trying to do is get the right sponsors that are going to be able to work with us to give back to people like you who do something amazing with their hands, like who are able to do handwork or who are entrepreneurs trying to start a business, and we see that level of seriousness in them. So stick to what we do here on this show. Always be part of this family, and we are definitely going to come up with opportunities right here that are going to make you a better person. Trust me. Now, when it's time for this, I'm going to put out the post to let people know they can start applying for this, because we want to be able to get sponsors that will fund a couple of businesses in different parts of the countries in the world. Someone who is going to be a help to start a business and continue at what they do, or someone who already has a business and wanted to support them a little further so that they can do better for themselves. So thank you so much for being part of this show today, and I hope you have a wonderful evening and take care of yourself. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So you're welcome. That's a beautiful story right there, guys. You see, it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter where you were born. It doesn't matter how things are right now. What matters is where you're going to in the future. So, guys, you need to come all out and do the best you can to be the best version of yourself, and that way you can become who you want to be in life. Thank you so much, guys, for always being part of this. Thank you for joining us, and I have to go get myself some food right now because I am hungry. because I've been up for a while, but I've not eaten, and now it's affecting my tummy, guys. So if you're here with me, share with me in my morning ritual. And then tomorrow we'll be on here. Tomorrow we're gonna have the discussion with the model, the tallest woman in Nigeria, the tallest girl in Nigeria. We're gonna have that conversation tomorrow because it was my mistake. I thought it was today, but it was gonna be Saturday by 12 p.m. New York time, which is 5 p.m. Nigerian time. So you guys should look out for this tomorrow. Bebe.income, thank you so much. Sending so much love to us over here. You said you tried sending a request, but your network is being silly. I understand. It's okay. We all good. We're gonna get through this together. We understand the network in Nigeria, so it's all fine. So thank you so much, guys, for being part of this journey. And we are all gonna go through whatever we're going through and come out as successes. Ms. 2628 says she's gone through a whole lot also. I can imagine. We all have a story. And Miss 2628, will you be able to join us on live video tomorrow so that we can talk about, whatever you've gone through? We'll be on from 5 p.m. Nigerian time. So that way you can join us right after the class. And then, right after the conversation we're going to have with the model, and then we can talk about you too. So take care of yourselves, guys. Have a wonderful day. And please stick to this. We're all going to come out a success. I love you all. Be good.